everybody, we're about to start the show, and this is where I want you to hit the share button. Let's see here. We've got 1 minute till showtime. My guys are setting up the stage right now, the studio. This is where you go ahead and hit the share button because we got 50 seconds to showtime. I'll count us in. 46, 45, 44, 43. Help me. Thank you, Marcus Stamos. Mic check, very good. 39, 30. I need residual checks. 36. Thank you. 34, 33. Give me the air horn. Thank you. 30. Thank you. I always need my drink. 28. 25 seconds. Yes, thank you. Troll Patrol. I need the laptop. There we go. Perfect. 20, 19. Yes, don't forget to hit the share button. This is my share wig. Thank you for that. Thank you, Elliot. We got 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. New shirt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Live from Hickory. It's country-ish. Alan!
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in beer overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
And I'm happy about it. I hope you're happy, no matter where you are. And if you're not, let me try and change that for you for the next hour or so. What up, bumpkins? How you doing? You're about to watch and or listen to episode 103 of Country-ish, and we have a generous, heroic show for you today. It's November the 16th, 2021, and we are live right now. We're talking about Cam Newton. He's back. Kyle Rittenhouse, the Reeps Peeps cruise. I'm giving money away, and a pastor tackles a gunman in Nashville. We're going to get into all that stuff, but yes, we are live on Facebook and YouTube right now, and we're taking your comments. I got 2 interns sitting over here. I got a little thing in my throat. I've got Elliot the intern and Sergeant Have-a-Ball sitting over there taking your comments. One's doing Facebook, one's doing YouTube, and I'll ask you a question. I'm just curious because this will make sense later, but what is your favorite fast food franchise? Your favorite fast food chain? What is that? I want to know. We'll get to it later. Leave it in the comments section for one of my interns over here. Yeah, we're live on Facebook, YouTube. We're growing a little bit, and that's because you guys are leaving lots of comments. You're liking stuff, and most importantly, you're hitting that share button, and I appreciate that. What I'm gonna do to remind you is I did this thing where I'm gonna put this share wig on. I'm gonna stare down the. Oh, I forgot it's a new song. Holy crap! Here we go. It's a share stare. Yes. Do you believe in sharing this podcast? Please hit the arrow button that goes this way. I gotta work on the lyrics. Anyway, you get the Alan. That's my fault. I gotta work on the lyrics. Hit the share button. That is the share stare. I tried to mix it up. It's been a week. We've had some time off. Last 2 shows were not live. Now we are live right now because I'll tell you, it's Tuesday, November 16th. It is 8:05 p.m. Okay. Leave a comment. We're a regular podcast for ear holes. Apple, Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, Stitcher, Podbean, you name it, we're on it. But let me plug some tour dates real quick, if you don't mind, the Alan Jackson. This coming weekend, I will be in Evansville, Indiana, with Reno Collier. You can get all these tickets at countryish.com. Click on tour. Evansville, Indiana, November 19th. On the 20th, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Then I'll be in Nashville the weekend after Thanksgiving. Then I'll be in Virginia Beach the next weekend. Then I'll be in Des Moines, Iowa the next weekend. And then I'll be in Lexington, Kentucky the next week. Your boy is gone. So all of these tour dates you can find them at johnreep.com or countryish.com. Check it out. Now, because we were not live the last 2 weeks, for those of you who know me, you already know what's up. I was on a cruise ship. We're going to talk about that. It was fantastic. We're going to get into that. But I told you last week to leave a comment. I'll ask you a question, and you responded. I told you I would read some of your comments. So this is what I'm going to do now. This is from last week. I said, I think it was Veterans Day. I said, we got any veterans out there? Leave it in the comments section. I also asked the question, have you ever been stabbed? And some people got back to us. Lawrence Herbert or Abear, depending on the pronunciation. Who do you think is Abear? Looks like a Herbert, doesn't it?
I actually had one lieutenant named Herbert and the other one Abear. So, I mean,
yeah, it could go either way. He says, yes, I'm a veteran during the end of the Vietnam era. And yes, I was stabbed in the stomach with internal bleeding. They had to cut me open after he got stabbed. I know that's insult to injury. Cut me open to be able to go and sew up the damage to my stomach. Then they stapled my body back together 40 years ago. Wow. That's insane. Well, thank you for your service, Lawrence, Abear, or Herbert. Our friend, Rick Sanford III, said, family veteran, my father, Richard Sanford Jr., served 23 years in the United States Army from 1961 to 1984. He retired at the rank of Master Sergeant with awards. That's above you, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, sir. In that position, but not.
Yes.
Didn't get promoted until right after I retired.
He said they got service ribbons and medals and accolades to go with. He served in Vietnam, Korea, Germany twice, Fort Hood, Texas. They said, we are proud of his service and all he has sacrificed during a time when African Americans were less likely to achieve in our country and our military. Well, hats off to you and your whole family there, Rick Sanford III. And then Jason Hartsoe, he commented on the mall walking. Remember how we talked about we had oh, by the way, Isaiah is not here today, obviously, because he's not feeling well. He got his second shot. Yeah,
second shot.
Just now getting around to the number 2, which is fine, you know. But we talked about mall walking. And so Jason's comment has to do with the mall walking. He goes, no. A mall walker or a mall walker is a living dead. Zombies like The Walking Dead. Mall walking, older/elderly person wearing 80s workout attire, spandex, and colorful clothing, and carrying 5-pound dumbbells. Okay, so might be onto something there. Maybe that's what we'll have to do. We'll dress up like that. We kind of did on the cruise ship. You should have been there, Jason Hart. So, all right. So that was from last week. Now, let me introduce the guy sitting across from the table. I don't know why I didn't do that yet. Very tall guy, very famous guy, very athletic dude. I'm telling you, this guy, he's tall, but his personality is even taller. I love him. I'm talking about Sebastian. How are you, buddy?
I'm great, brother. I'm great.
It's good to see you.
I got my voice back. I'm ready.
Yeah, mine's coming in and out.
Yeah.
We did a lot of singing, a
Yeah.
lot of yelling,
Yeah.
a lot of drinking, and we had a blast on this cruise ship. And I got to give you some props.
Oh.
Okay. So, not only are you a great friend, but you're also good at the people. The people. You're a people person. You're a hands-on guy. So every time I turn around, you're having fun. You're dancing with people who paid to be a part of this. Mm-hmm. You are a celebrity.
Oh.
And you played the part well. I mean, seriously. And you introduced me the night I did stand-up. I was jokingly, because Johnny Poovey was going to go up there and say something. And I said, do you want to go up there and do a type 5?
Yeah.
I was just kind of joking. And you go, yeah. And I was like, what? And then you went up there. And I think you did like 7.
I went 7.
Yeah, it was great.
Try to get longer than most people expect.
Yeah. And it was effortless, and you did a good job.
Yeah, we had a blast, dude.
Thank you for being a part of it, and thank you for getting in there.
We got it.
Dude, I don't know where to start with this cruise.
Oh.
Where do we begin? So many things happened.
Yep.
I guess I could start. We got pictures. I could show you some pictures, and we can go through that. So I drove to the Charlotte airport. I took my mom, Jody, her daughter, and her mom. So you got me and 4 females and 1 bear.
Yeah, 1 bear.
We're driving, we're flying, and we're driving all day to get to Orlando, right? Or actually, Port Canaveral. So there we go. Now here I'm pointing at a security room where they have detained my son Tucker. Now last year, Sean had problems getting on the ship because he packed his your birth certificate inside your suitcase or something. So they had to. It took you forever to get on the ship. This
I was
year,
detained.
Yeah, he was detained. And he also Mark had a bunch of soap in his suitcase that was an issue. Anyway, this year Tucker's the new guy. And we were joking about you and Mark.
Yeah.
Like, ha 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 ha. I bet this will happen. They're going to find your soap. They pull his bag out. He had bullets in his bag. I said, Tucker, do you not know you have bullets?
Every man has bullets in his bag, John.
I don't think I've ever bought a bullet in my life.
I actually had a clip in my suitcase.
Did you really?
And I found it before I left. I'm like, whew, I'm glad I didn't leave that clip in there. I've been detained.
gosh.
Me and Tucker could have been roommates.
Well, they put him in this room. They asked him all kinds of questions. They did a background check, and they had to pull his other bag, which is already on the ship.
Yep.
So that takes forever. So that's that shot. So I'm laughing at him. Now we're on the ship. We're in the hot tub, baby, having a good time. That's that dinner. That's that's right before I asked Jody to be my wife.
What did she say?
Oh, she said, yes,
sir.
Yeah. Actually, Alan, the internet sleuth that he is, was able to get footage of that and put it in last week's episode.
Yes.
So that was awesome. But that's the dinner table. That was our great food. Great food. Go ahead, Alan. Here we are. This is in Cozumel. Jody and I just went out to the water. There's Tucker and his girl, Madison. By the way, he just proposed to his girlfriend. Not at the same time, but like he had already had it planned out. So now you got two of us getting hitched pretty soon. So
maybe we could save on a venue.
Yeah, maybe we should get married at the same time.
Yeah.
Here we are, Cozumel, living it up. No, having a good time. Oh. This is after she said yes. So we're
she don't have her glasses on either. I can tell.
Yeah, I highly I encourage her never to wear them, so I always look kind of cute. Yeah. Here we are, just in front of the ship, having a good time. This is one of the okay. All right, I got to tell this story, and that's why I put this picture in here. And this is great. There's one girl. What's her name? Laura? Krista. Hey, Krista. Hope you're watching. Thanks for being a part of the. You know what I'm about to say. You know it because I already talked about it. I had to put it in my stand-up. We go and look at the sunset. I like sunsets. And when you're on a cruise ship and there's nothing blocking you, you got access to great sunsets. Yeah. So I said, let's go look at the sunset. This was after, by the way, you were hammered in the hot tub. We're going to get to that in a minute.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that drive down memory lane.
Oh, my gosh. I've seen you drunk many times.
Oh.
But this is right up there with some of the best ones.
Thanks.
So I said, Jody, let's go look at the sunset. We'll get drinks. We'll go look at the sunset. So it was me, Jody, Lainey, her daughter, I believe my mom, maybe her mom, and then Krista, who was just hanging out, followed us there too. I said, well, come on, let's all go look at the sunset. And we're standing there, and it's other people recording it, and it's beautiful. I mean, when it went down, the sky turned pink and purple. Mm-hmm. It was beautiful, and everyone's really enjoying this wonder of nature, this majesty. And as the sun drops right into the ocean, from behind me, I hear, "That's fucking beautiful." That's how she talks. She's got like a smoker's kind of voice a little bit. And there are people who are recording it who are like, because now her voice,
you can't put that out, can
that's
you?
effing beautiful, is going to live on that video forever. So I had to put that picture in here. That's about when she said it, right about it. Yeah. Okay, here we are. This is Monday night because I was excited that we were on a cruise ship in November when there was football.
Yeah.
Because you weren't a part of the.
Thank goodness.
You weren't a part of this one. No, this is the hammered night.
Yeah.
We got in the hot tub and watched Monday Night Football. And these guys, they weren't with us, but they were football guys, and they got those masks in Cozumel and came on the ship. You went on an excursion, didn't you?
I went on an ATV excursion in Cozumel. It was wonderful.
ATV excursion,
yeah. I had a blast.
Yeah, okay. So this is, I loved being able to watch, go ahead, Alan, Monday Night Football in a hot tub in the middle of the ocean on a cruise ship with my girl and my son, and if you were there, it would have been great. But this is weird. That's one of my bucket list things. Was like, one of these days when I'll get rich and famous and I got my own yacht, this thoughts happen. I'm going to be watching Monday Night Football in a hot tub on my yacht one of these days. And it finally kind of happened.
Yeah, there it is. It's bigger than a yacht,
It's as
dude.
close as I can get. Yeah. Oh, that's the sunset. Yeah. I think we went back there. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Now, this is Jody's mom's foot. Now, why I'm bringing this up here. Curtis. That's my man, Curtis. That's one of my best friends. I love Curtis. Right? Let's all clap.
Let's give it up for Kurt.
Curtis is a party animal. And so this guy is crazy. I have seen him randomly walk up to a bachelorette party in downtown Hickory and lap dance for them and suck their toes. Now, he just did that on his own.
Yeah.
And I was telling this story. And Jody's mom, Janet, put her foot on him, and then this happened. So here we go. So he's like, oh, yeah. I said, come on, Curtis. Suck Jody's mom's toes. And he did. Right there at the table, out in the middle of God and everybody. It was great. And she loved it. Curtis loved it. Here we are. This is Nassau. And we actually, last time we went on the cruise ship, we didn't do much in Nassau. We kind of got off, walked just around there, didn't have a plan, got accosted a lot. My mom they were trying to sell ganja to my mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, she does have glaucoma, so maybe this would be a good thing. But I said, let's have a plan. So this time we got off the ship. I got a cab, a van for my crew, and we went to what's it called? Atlantis.
Yeah.
And this is at the Atlantis Resort on the ocean. The water's really choppy there. It's one of the pools. This is my. I did a little photo editing on this one. Just the colors.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's filtering.
That's my body.
Yeah.
I told you I was going to be hot as hell.
All right. That's why you didn't drink.
I was working on it, dude. I took all of October off
from drinking
for this picture.
For one picture. But we got it now, so let's get back to
So I
business.
feel like I look good. Oh, yeah, we're back, baby. Oh, yeah, there we are at Atlantis. That's the big chair that Neptune would sit on. There's the moms. Getting in and out of the chair was funny. Okay, so our van driver, what's his name? I got his phone number. The best driver we could have asked for. This dude was all about Nassau, all about his country, his island. And he goes, I got to take this rum cake place. So the best rum cake you've ever had in your life.
Oh.
So I said, well, we only got a couple hours. We're going to go to Atlantis, but maybe on the way back, if we got time, you can take us to some of these spots. And he did. He came back. He picked us up. He took us to this rum cake place. He took us some other places, and it was great. So that's us in front of the rum cake store. There's Mom having some rum cake. That stuff, I bought like 4 of them, brought them home. That's our driver. That dude was amazing. And he was flirting with Jody's mom, so she loved it too. He actually was a great tour guide. He took us to an area that was a tunnel that was made by slaves. It took like 400 years. It took like 200 years and 400 guys to do this thing. And he was talking about how they built this in honor of the queen when she said, all right, we're going to get rid of slavery. So they kind of did this to honor her. Go ahead, Alan. So there he is. He's taking us on this tour. That was part of the tunnel right there, but they had to like get covered up because people were making out in there is what he said. Getting it on, making the whoopee. All right, go ahead, Alan. You can scroll some of that. So now in the elevator, now on the ship, we were worried they were going to be super strict, right?
Yeah.
You had to get vaccinated. You had to test negative to get on. No bullets. But you had to wear a mask going to and from places on the ship.
Yeah.
Day 2, people are like, eh. And they weren't that strict.
Well, and they had a 4 to 6 requirement on the elevator,
That's-
which we immediately said, nah.
We're going to wait on this elevator. So
We're
as
gonna
many
set a
times
record.
as we could, we crammed into one elevator on purpose, in defiance, and then nothing happened, of course. So there we are. There's Tommy! Run DMC, Tommy and Tracy. I love these people. They are MVPs. They are VI Reeps. Tommy, he's the guy that makes us do the Irish car bombs.
Yes.
And that's his thing now.
Yeah.
So now Tommy has a thing. So every time we go on this cruise ship with Tommy, we're doing Irish car bombs. right? So that's the bar that we always go to. Okay, I gotta talk about this picture right here. Okay, this was the day Sebastian got so hammered that when he got out of the hot tub, he put his shirt on not just backwards but also inside out. It is inside out and backwards. And I said, Jody, we need to take a picture of this because he is not going to remember this.
I don't remember this picture at all. When you send me this picture, I'll say, that did not happen.
Yeah.
In my mind, I do not remember this.
Yeah. So I had to, but yeah, you having a good time, dude. That's the goal. You did a great job. All right. So here we are. This is, we did stand up in the lounge, Star Lounge, where we also did karaoke one night. So that's just, okay. That is, we tried to take a group photo, but a lot of people left before we did it. This was after the night of karaoke. But we probably had like 60, 70 people. I really don't know. But it was packed. I mean, it was a good crowd. This was the night that I got engaged. And I got to give Lainey, my new future daughter, bonus daughter. Mm. She's already got the red hair. I mean, people already think she's my daughter. So this is great. But there was not a dry eye in that room. I proposed. It was fine. It was great. She said yes, and we danced. But then Lainey got up there, and I had the microphone. We'll show that video in a second. Well, we showed it last week. But Lainey got up there and said something. And no one knew she was going to do this. She got up there, and she goes, I just want to say something. I just want to thank John for stepping up and being the father figure in my life. It got my feels.
Yeah.
And I looked around, and everybody was like just tearing up. And I'm like, dang it, now I got to be good. You know what I mean? I thought I was going to coast. Now I got a daughter.
And then you take this picture.
Yeah, this is like, what did I get myself into here?
He's like, oh, this is going to be rough.
Yeah. Oh, man, we had a good time. All right, keep going. Let's see what else we got. Is that all the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me bring up the videos.
Oh, yeah. So we've got a couple videos we'll share. And how's it going in the comment section over there, guys? Anything interesting going on?
Well, people are answering about their favorite fast food chain.
All right.
You want to know?
Well, hang on.
Okay. I thought so.
I'm supposed to have some new people watching tonight. They better be commenting so I can give them a shout out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, by the way, I put a poll up on the Reep's. It's actually called John Reep Cruise Facebook page. So go there. Make sure you like that page. I put a poll up. And we'll get to that in a second, but here's a video. Let's watch this. I don't even know what we're looking at here. Oh, this is an Irish car bomb night. Is it playing or is it stuck there, Lee Allen? Looks like it might be stuck. But, ready? 1, 2, 3, let's do this. Reep Peace, Tommy Cruise. Oh my gosh. I thought I was pretty good at this. Is it Isaac?
Yeah.
Killed us every time.
Every time.
Landslide.
He's a frat boy.
He's fat. He's got young esophagus. You know what I mean? I can't chug them like I used to. Okay, we're going to play this. My man, Sebastian, do it. Getting out. Oh, this is Kung Fu Fighting.
Kung Fu Fighting, yeah.
Now, what I also got to give you props for, when we went to this bar after karaoke, because sadly the karaoke, David, I loved his outfit. He looked like a porn star. They didn't have as many songs as I was hoping for in the karaoke book.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do some of my favorites.
I know.
Then when we got down here, you walked up to that singer and you said, I need you to play Sledgehammer and Prince.
Yeah.
And right away, 2 of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And you hooked that up. All right.
That's we do DJ on the side, man. We're doing
just,
DJ on the
so
side.
And crazy. Okay, now we got to get into Gwaltney. All right, Gwaltney is also fastly becoming one of my favorite human beings as well. He loves to party, as we all do. Nothing wrong with it. But I don't think I've seen him sober ever. Ever. But maybe that's just how he is. But here he is, having a great time. And I didn't even know this was going on behind me. Watch how he dances. I just love how he dances.
Look at this move.
I love the scarf. I love his outfits. He got that hat in Cozumel. Oh my gosh. He kind of looks like Medea.
Yeah.
With the scarf. He's got long sleeves on. He's got He's getting into it.
Yeah.
All right, that's good, the Alan Jackson. Oh, so real quick, we'll tell a quick story, and maybe I'll have Curtis or Waltney come on the show and tell this story. Mm-hmm. Do you know they almost didn't make it back on the ship from Cozumel?
Yes.
These guys rented scooters and scooted their butts to a resort where we were hanging out. And Gwaltney got lost on the way back. Curtis and Gwaltney were like an odd couple. They stayed in the same room together, but they argue.
Yeah.
They were like an old married couple.
Yeah.
And just watching bicker was hilarious. And so these two guys were forced to hang out with each other in a weird way. You know, but they love each other. But it was just kind of funny to watch them skirmish like that. But apparently Gwaltney almost he got lost. He stopped into a bar because he was lost and he didn't know where to go. So I thought, I'll go in the bar and ask. And he sat down and he's like, well, I might as well get a shot. And he bought him and another guy a shot. And they brought the shots out and he didn't have any money. And so the guy that he bought the shot for ended up buying him the shot and then giving him $20 to leave. He's like, good luck, I just get out of here. So that's a great story. All right, so here we are. This was the karaoke night that the cruise ship had, not the private event that we had. And
so
I'm going to hand this over to you.
Let me say something about this because I knew this was coming. I went up to the front to egg it on, okay, and I think we talked about the song because they didn't have what you wanted.
Right.
And I'm looking at the crowd because it was packed.
Yeah.
Plus there was about 12 gay black guys in there.
It happened to be on the
dressed
ship.
to the max.
Unbeknownst to us, by the way, if you looked, it wasn't just them. It was a LBGTQ thing. That was part of the theme on the ship.
Yeah,
they had a whole night of it.
Yeah.
So there's 20 black guys all dressed up.
So you walk up there looking as country as you do, and their faces automatically are like, oh, God, here it comes, Willie Nelson. Right?
Yeah.
But then you break out into this.
All right, here we go. Father figure.
Yeah.
Hang on. I love this part.
Till the end of time.
You want to talk about turning it out? That turned it out.
They didn't know.
You were now the favorite among the
And two Caucasian older gay couple came up to me. They were actually from Chapel Hill, by the way.
Yeah.
Came up to me and he's like, you can be my daddy anytime.
You know what they told me later?
What did
I didn't tell you, did I?
they flirt with you too?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Came up to me and he said, man, you got great teeth. And I said, thank you. And he said, kept on talking for a while. And he said, yeah, I saw you at karaoke. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, your friend was really good. I said, yeah, thanks. Yeah. And he said, if you ever want to jump that fence, I'll be laying in the grass for you. And
laying in the grass.
It finally happened for me. Finally, a gay man tried to pick me up. I've waited nearly 30 years for this moment.
Well, congratulations.
Tonight's my night.
I'm happy I could be there for that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We actually love it. I mean, it's flattering when someone, anytime someone gives you a compliment, I don't care where it comes from.
I
know. But yeah, so, and Mark would have loved that because Mark loves that too.
Yeah.
Mark loves to flirt with him.
Yep.
So, all right, so here's the poll I put up. I said, and this is on the John Reep Cruise Facebook page, what month would you like to go next year? This year we went in November, 6 through 11. So far, November is winning again by 30. It's 35 votes in November. The next one is March, followed by May. Go to that page. Let us know because I want you on this ship next time because I don't want you missing out. I mean, I think I have as much fun as anyone else on that cruise ship. So please be a part of it if you can. I don't know when we're going to do it again, but get involved. It's fun. All right, let's move on. And you're probably wondering, like, John, why are you wearing
Oh,
a
you're already
wedding
ringed
band?
up?
Did you get married already?
Ah.
Huh? Did you notice this? Huh?
Noticing
Sorry,
it
boss.
now.
Look at this, guys. Why am I wearing a wedding band? All I did was get engaged. I'll tell you why. I'm doing a movie. It's called Something There. And my character is a history teacher named Mr. Jones, and I'm married. So Mr. Jones is married. They gave me, this is a prop. I have to give it back.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think I told Jody I'd keep it on so she knows what it looks like.
Yeah.
She's like, keep that on. I love it. So this is me in the hair and makeup department. Those are the guys who do the hair and makeup. They would have loved Father Figure, by the
I
way.
bet you they would.
What's the next one? The Alan Jackson. And, okay, these are the young actors I was working with that are a part of the film. This is going to be, there's my class. That kid right there in the front, the white kid that my hand's basically right in front of him, from Hickory. Went to Fred T. Ford.
Oh.
He was an extra in this.
Yeah.
And actually, I didn't even know this, the Alan Jackson. Did you know there's an agency in Hickory, like a talent agency? That books.
Brock?
Huh?
Beverly? Is it Brock?
I think so.
Yeah, Beverly Brock.
So I said, have her reach out to me because I'm all about trying to help. I mean, I love that. Had this happened when I was in Hickory, maybe I wouldn't have left Hickory.
Yeah.
But we didn't have this thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, maybe it'll be a good segment on the podcast. We'll do some acting talk, thespian stuff. Anyway, so I met that kid. Everyone was great. That's the class. It's called Something There. I don't know when it's going to come out. They're still shooting it. I go back Wednesday night and do another scene. And it's basically a country musical. So there's like a lot of music in it, a lot of singing and dancing. My scene, I didn't have to sing or dance. Although I would have loved to have done Father Figure for all those kids right there. Dude, if you're talking about feeling old,
Yeah.
around a bunch of 17, 18-year-olds. All right, so that's called Something There. All right, let's move on. We've already killed 32 minutes. Let's move on to our next segment. This segment is brought to you by Hendrick Honda of Hickory. Look at the hat I'm wearing. Hendrick Honda of Hickory. I got me a Honda Passport 2021. I absolutely love it. If you're in the market for a car, even if you're not, check out Hendrick Honda Hickory. Tell them John Reep sent you. Get you a hot dog. So they got their own cooker. Sometimes they grill out. All right, so what I do is I go to Twitter, and I click on your hashtag, see, and I find what are people talking about? What is trending right now? And we'll give our 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is a segment where I go to Twitter. By this point, I'm already thinking, hang on. Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right. We got a couple here. I'm going to get this one out the gate right now. Hashtag Kyle Rittenhouse. Woo! Are you watching this?
I am, brother. I'm watching it.
It is getting hot in that room. Lots of fireworks going off, no pun intended. I know that's kind of why they're there. As a gun went off.
Yeah.
But this judge, this prosecutor, and Kyle kind of breaking down on the stand is kind of what I want to talk about. My goodness. Are you guys watching it? You paying attention at all?
Oh, I've been riveted to it just about every day.
They started this on the cruise ship. I happened to be in the room and I saw it happening. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was kind of taking a nap and I was listening to this prosecutor ask all these questions or trying to grill Rittenhouse. I kind of think maybe he's trying to sabotage himself. No one can be, you cannot pass the bar and be this dumb. Right?
He's looking for a career change.
He's got to be.
We're going to see him in the Kenosha, Wisconsin bar scene soon.
And that's why this judge is like losing it. He's like, what is wrong with you?
This is making OJ's prosecutor.
Like he kind of like one of the mistakes he made was like, you're allowed to remain silent. That's one of your rights. And he was even using that as a proof of why he might be guilty, which you can't do.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things is you're allowed to keep silent. And he was trying to use it against him. So that was one, and he's done lots of stuff. So it's insane. I think as we're talking, there might be a verdict coming out today.
No, they said that they hit a stopping point tonight.
Okay.
So they'll get back into it tomorrow. Hopefully we get a verdict probably before lunch.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this Rittenhouse trial? What are your thoughts?
I didn't know any of the story till I watched the
Yeah.
videos. I mean, the trial.
Yeah.
And
It's insane.
it's insane. I tell you what, the testimony of a 17-year-old being on the stand. First of all, you never put a defending on the stand.
Yeah, that never happens.
Never happens. And then when you put one on and he delivered like he did, I was completely in shock.
Dude, there are going to be Rittenhouse T-shirts.
Yeah.
This guy's going to be like a hero. You know that one kid that was sort of, he had a Trump hat on, and he was
Yes.
standing in front of a monument, and a Native American got in his face, and
Yeah.
then they started calling this kid a racist.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, right there.
He
I
won
think
a
it was
big
in front of
lawsuit.
Lincoln.
yeah, he won like, what, 200
Yeah.
some million
Yeah.
dollars. This dude's like, hold my beer. I'm about to get $10 million out of you idiots.
Yeah.
Because, look, he self-defense. You're allowed to defend your life. And so, obviously, that's what he did to me. And I think to everyone else in the world kind of agrees with it, unless you're watching The View. But I want to talk about when he broke down.
Uh-huh.
Because as he's reliving the story, he has a moment where he loses it, right? It's either a panic attack or he's crying. Some people think it's fake. What do you think? Leave it in the comments section. I want to know what your thoughts are, okay? I have thoughts. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah. Well, I've seen some of it.
Do you want to watch it again?
Yeah, let me look at it.
Let's watch this again, the Alan Jackson, and then we'll talk about it.
Once I take that step back, I look over my shoulder, and Mr. Rosenbaum was now running from my right side, and I was cornered from in front of me with Mr. Zeminski, and there were
Now, look, I'm not going to sit here and make fun of
There
this
were-
kid.
people right there.
Even if it's fake, I'm not going to make fun of this. Okay, pause it real quick. It's hard to watch.
Yeah.
It's kind of making me emotional.
Yep.
As an actor,
Yep.
I'm going to judge this. I'm going to tell you what I think as an actor watching this. Is he acting? Is this fake? Is it real? I'm going to say this. If he's acting, then he deserves an Academy Award, I think, because I'm going to say I don't think it's acting. I think he actually had a panic attack. And I've seen pictures where you actually do see tears because some people are saying, well,
Yeah.
where's the tears?
Yeah.
Well, dummy, you're zoomed out.
Yeah.
There are some shots where you can see them. Sometimes this could be a panic attack where you
Could
don't
be.
cry.
Yeah.
So if he is acting, which I don't think he is, why would you make that choice as an actor to cry like that? I don't know someone who cries that way because see, to me, that's like when you see a real cry. If I was going to fake cry,
Yeah.
I'd go like this.
You do it.
Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
But a real cry, you can't control your face.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some ugly. I have an ugly cry. I don't like the way I cry. So if it happens, I just, no one likes the way they look when
Yeah.
they cry. You know what I mean? So I don't think this is fake. But there's a lot of people out there saying it's fake. What do you think?
I don't think it's fake. I think, well, first of all, if I'm 17 years old and I know I'm getting ready to go for my entire life to jail, I'm crying before I get up there. I'm crying all day.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I don't know that it's fake. I think he's very emotional. He's
Yeah.
probably having a panic attack of some type. I mean, this kid's been through an ordeal.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there are reasons to fake it. Yes, you want to get sympathy. You know what I mean? You want the jury to sympathize with you so you get found not guilty. So you can make the case, well, that's why he did it. But I don't know. If he's faking it, that's an odd choice. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts, guys?
Well, the one aspect, the way he was trying to do it, you could see he was trying to have composure to still continue to answer.
Yeah.
And I can tell you from my experience, with some aspect of me being military, I had to give a eulogy once.
Okay.
And once I got choked up, the hardest feeling was trying to pull that back to continue the words, and it was more of a physical fight, like you see him kind of back. So I don't think it was fake.
Okay. Elliot?
You can't ask me. I've been crying nonstop for 3 months. You should have seen me at my pastor's office yesterday. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. I want to know what you think, though, at home. Leave it in the comments section. All right, let's get on to the next hashtag. Hashtag Cam Newton
is back.
Now, listen. Now, not too long ago, I sat in this room.
You killed Cam.
I slammed him. I said, he's over. He's washed up. He can't throw. Throws it in the dirt. Panthers got rid of him.
They listened to you.
He went to the Patriots. They didn't use him. He sat out for a while, and now he's back. So, and when I heard that he's coming back, at first my gut reaction was like, oh, really? It's like getting back with your ex. I mean, you know it's not going to end well.
No.
But I will say this. It's the perfect time to get him. Our quarterback was hurt, not doing well. You know, Sam Darnold was not doing well. Lost like 4 games in a row. Came out swinging and then just hit a slump. So we had nothing to lose. So now's the perfect time to get him. So a lot of people are coming at me like, oh, I bet you're eating crow now. Look what he did. He comes back, scores 2 touchdowns right out the gate.
Let's don't overreact, though. Okay? Let's
I'm
don't
getting
overreact.
there. I'm getting there. Okay, good. I was hoping that – I didn't know how you were going to be on this.
No, I'm –
What are your – okay. Go.
Listen,
Cam.
He's 6'5". He ran 1 yard, 2 yards into the end zone. I'm 6'4". I could have fell in the end zone same way.
Right.
And he threw a pass that I could still throw halfway hammered on a cruise ship. So come on.
This is what the media does, though. Yeah. All these people who love Cam. And by the way, I don't hate Cam. I just don't think he's going to be the future. I think his best days are behind him. And I was hoping we'd get someone for the future. But look, for now, he's fine. But I don't hate Cam, but there are people who love Cam. You know what I'm talking about, like over the Panthers even. I'm a Panther fan. So if he's the quarterback, I'm going to root for him. But there are people who are like all about Cam. And so they're all, look here, 2 touchdowns, bam, bam, bam. Let's do some stats, okay? Like you said, he ran one in from the 2-yard line. Okay, you could have fell down.
Yeah.
Now, how did he get to the 2-yard line? He didn't do that.
His quarterback did.
And Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Okay. Second touchdown, he threw for 2 yards. Also, the 2nd-yard line. How did he get down there? The other quarterback and Christian McCaffrey. Okay. He threw 4 passes. 3 of them were complete. He rushed for 3. He rushed the ball 3 times for 14 yards. He only took 9 snaps. He didn't play most of the game. And all you hear is Cam. Meanwhile, Christian McCaffrey, 13 rushes, 95 yards. He averaged 7.3 yards a carry. That's ridiculous. That's almost a first down every time you hand the ball to the guy. And let's not forget the kicker who scored 15 points. Okay? And then Chubbard scored a touchdown at the end too. So
and great defense.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Good point. Our MVPs are the defense, McCaffrey, and the kicker. Yeah. Not Cam. But it's all about Cam. Let's watch this.
Is it all about Cam? Let's see.
Well, let's find out. Let's see what he thinks.
3 days ago.
All right, so here you go.
Split out wide.
Well, he's at the 2-yard line or 5-yard line. He runs in. Christian McCaffrey lead blocker, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about that.
Haven't taken a helmet off.
Oh. Welcome back, Cam. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
I like the hairdo, by the way. He's got the Island Boys going on.
He does. I'm Island Boys.
So, look, I will say this. It's a smart move on the Panthers right now because he's got so many fans that they're going to sell more tickets. It got some excitement going. The players are excited. The team's excited. The fans are excited. So I'm for it in that way. But I don't see it ending well. I see him winning some games. He might not even start next week. But he's been sitting out. He did another playbook. It's a new coach. Next week playing Ron Rivera, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that'll be exciting.
The Washington Football Club.
Well, you know who it's good for, though?
What?
It's good for the Bed Bath & Beyond because of the activewear he wears there. You see the lampshade? I'm sure he's getting sponsored by
I think Gwaltney had the same hat. Oh, we got to do a fashion show between Cam Newton and Gwaltney. Yeah. Who wore it best, Cam or Gwaltney? But here's a prediction. I predicted last time. I said he's over, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think I'm wrong still. I just gave you the stats, you know. So I predict, okay, it's 8:45 p.m., Tuesday, November 16th. I am predicting he'll win. How many games we got left? We got like seven games left. He'll win half of them. He might get hurt again. or something bad's going to happen. We're not going to make the playoffs. I mean, we already lost a lot of games. And we'll see. He signed a 1-year contract. I don't see it ending well, But as long as he's got a Panther uniform, I'm going to root for him. All right, let's move on. It is also, as I speak to you, National Fast Food Day. Did you know that? Mm-mm. Yeah. November 16th, food lovers get a dose of their favorite convenience food, whether they use drive-in, dine-in, or get it to go. National Fast Food Day calls for us to grill, fried, boiled, menu staple. All right, so happy National Fast Food Day. What are they saying in the comment section about the fast food? What's your favorite fast food franchise?
Chick-fil-A, because I love UFOs and aliens, and I know that those people there are aliens. I've tried to hire people like that my entire life, and I've never found them.
You got to hire people who go to a Christian school or are homeschooled. That's where they
get them? Are they farming them from them?
They're like they go to a Lutheran something.
Anything with a Lutheran
a
day school. Yeah, and a tabernacle.
Or a homeschool. These aren't public school kids.
Charlotte Catholic or something, yeah.
Right. But I love them. I'm always greeted with a smile. The food's great. I agree. Chick-fil-A is my favorite. Okay. Elliot, what's your favorite?
I hate to say this, but McDonald's.
Okay. Next. No, it's okay. Look, they're number one for a reason.
Yeah. I've rotated through the years, but right now it's for fast food, I'd say Arby's.
Dude, Arby's is a good choice. That's John Heffern's favorite.
They stepped their game up in the last few years. You used to could not afford to go to an Arby's because it'd be like $8 for a sandwich, and now everything's $8, and you're like, hey, well, might as well go to Arby's now.
Everyone else caught up to Arby's finally. Yeah. But they got, I mean, some of their roasted fresh market sandwiches are great. Not just the.
I can't even repeat their names on half their sandwiches. They're so good.
I like their fries.
You get their cordon bleu, their roast beef. I mean, all that stuff.
Now. What are the people saying?
A lot of Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Hardee's. One Dewey's.
Hardee's.
Find that person who said Hardee's.
Oh my gosh.
Now, early on, there was a handful of the Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. It is Taco Tuesday.
Taco Bell is only good. It's only good after a hammered night.
Yeah. By the way, you really have to doctor it up to make it. I have to get double meat, double cheese. You have to add sour cream to make them how I like it. Yeah.
Somebody like Sonic too.
Sonic's good choice. All right, let's move on. Happy National Fast Food Day. Look, we got a lot of show to do. I got money to give away. Show everybody. I got Screen Actors Guild residual checks right here. We're going to give some money away. We're going to take some phone calls, and we got an amazing small town news story that involves a good tackle in a church. So stick around for that. We got a lot more show to do. We'll be right back with more Country-ish after this. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Country-ish. We'll see you all back here next week. Bicycle.
Great show, man. Hey, are you okay?
Well, I got a lot of itching back there. I feel like there's fire ants in my pants. I don't know what to do. I can barely make it through tonight's show.
John, you're still live online right now?
Oh. So I guess it's not just me. Thanks, guys.
Here you go.
Wait a minute. You've had this in your bag the whole time?
Well, you bet. I keep this on hand for butt itch. This is actually the new Preparation 8 spray. It works fast and no touch, so, hey, what about the show, John?
Hey there, are you a business owner? Do you have a product that you're trying to sell? Well, maybe I could help you. I've got over 350,000 followers across all my social media, and every episode of Country-ish we do gets thousands of views. So if you have a product that you want me to try on the show or to talk about, go to countryish.com, click on sponsorship, and maybe your stuff could be right here on my stuff. Hey, we're back. I hope you hit the share button. All right, we got a lot of show to do. I got money to give away. I've got a small town news story to do. But first, I want to promote or let you know, if you want to help this show out and you got no money, you can still help. You can go to Apple Podcast and write a nice review and give us 5 stars, and I will read it on the show. And here's one right now. This was by MEPA84, MEPA 84. Awesome show, 5 stars. I really love listening to this show on my way to work at Disney World. Congratulations on getting engaged. Thank you. I hope you will be very happy together. Will from Florida. Thank you, Will. Oh, I got to toot the air horn.
Oh, yeah. You're
I'm losing it.
God.
This is way too loud.
Trouble.
All right. Do we want to do another one or just save it for next time?
Do the other one.
Oh, here's another one. We have 2 to read today. This one's from Jason G454. Makes my day 5 stars. This show makes my Friday better every week. Well, thank you, Jason. God, it's so loud. Did you have something you wanted to add real quick, Elliot, about new viewers or something?
Yeah, new viewers and loyal viewers.
Yeah.
I was approached in the grocery store by a gentleman named David Ferment.
Ferment?
Ferment, Firment, and he said he and his wife are loyal viewers, and asked personal questions about how we were doing. And so we just want to I told him we'd give a shout out and say thank you very much.
Right.
Yep.
And our friend Jamie also is watching, and we love her very much and wish her well. And thank you for watching.
All right. Thank you, Elliot. And let's move on. Here, somebody's going to get some money. So I don't know if you know this about me. I've done some acting in my day. Actually, I've been working on a film right now. I think I just told you about it. I've done some TV commercials, movies, sitcoms, and then they air them. They have to pay you. They're called residual checks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a phone number up right here. Is the number up? All right. Start calling that number because we're going to pick 3 random people, and we're going to get them into the show, and we're going to play a game. I'm going to open one of these residual checks. I'm going to tell you what it's for, how it's airing. You guess the amount, and the closest person to the actual amount, I will send you the check. Well, I'll have Elliot send it to you. I'll sign it and send it to you, okay? Hang on.
This is after cruise effects.
It's a game that we like to call
How much is that Screen Actors Guild Residual?
Check.
All right, I'm going to pick one.
Lost a step. All right.
I'm going to go for the middle today.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. We're going to get it right. You can't see it.
I can't see on my glasses.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to have these guys guess first. And their guesses don't mean anything. It's just so you can see, how close they are. And then it'll help you with your guess. We'll do some in-house guessing. All right, here we go.
It's funny, huh?
What does that mean?
Hell no. I picked the right one or the wrong one.
That's great.
Could be a big one.
It could be. That last
What's the
game,
biggest one? What's the biggest one ever?
$900 and some dollars. Yeah. What's the smallest one ever?
25 cents, 30 cents?
remember.
I think so.
23 cents.
23 cents.
40 cents. I had to split it
40
with Isaiah.
cents. Is that after taxes?
Yeah. Okay, so it's in between that. All right, this is for one episode of Eastbound and Down, Internet Rental, episode 22. I'll go to you first, buddy. How much is going to say?
$16.27.
I know you're looking at me.
I was going to change it when I
But
first
once you
said
hit
it.
16, I'm
I
like,
have to let it go. You
Hey,
know.
so is that a fake laugh or is that a real laugh?
Are you
I don't know.
are you acting?
Maybe I'm Rittenhousing it up here. You don't know what I'm doing.
That's a new verb.
Yeah. Dude Rittenhoused on me. I couldn't tell if he was crying or not. That'll be a new verb for you can't tell if they're actually crying.
Yeah.
Rittenhouse. All right. Do better than that. Or worse than that.
Oh,
Well, that's what I was going to say. Does it? And it doesn't give you any time frame. Is this just 3 months worth, 6 months?
That's a good question.
now
I
he's
don't think
backing
we've
up
ever
after I
done
make
this
my
before.
guess. I'm going to change my
You
guess.
make you do the
That
research.
would make a big difference.
It doesn't give you a time frame. It's got a batch number, a sequence number. It's got a date that they send it to you.
No, it's not for me. I'll watch all mine on that legal
There's
stuff.
no range. Yeah. So It's less than what he said.
Right, I was going to say $6.73.
Okay, $6.73. Better than you. Pretty good. And Sergeant Ball.
I'm going to go with $7.86.
$7.86. Closest one. If we're picking winners in here, Elliot would have won with $6 and something. So it's around there. Okay? All right. The Alan Jackson, have people called in yet?
Yes, we do have some.
Alrighty, we're going to take 3 random phone calls, and we're going to see if they can do better than Elliot, the intern over here. So, all right, the Alan Jackson, just whenever you're ready, let them on in the room. We got people in the bullpen.
Should have first one in there.
All right, John Reep here. Who am I talking to?
Zach from Oklahoma.
Zach from Oklahoma. Did I get that right, Zach?
Yep.
All right, Zach. What part of Oklahoma you in?
The city.
Oklahoma City. All right. How old are you?
15.
15. Okay, I got a new daughter-in-law that's 15.
Don't you call her Zach?
Yeah, you
either.
bet. Hey, so you're in school, right?
I'm the guy with the 6-month-old little brother who's homeschooled.
Does what now?
He's got a 6-month brother that's homeschooled.
Oh, right. Okay, well, thanks for calling. He's called in before, hasn't he? Yeah. Zach, I knew that. Is it Z-A-C-H or Z-A-C-K?
Z-A-C-H.
That's right. I was quizzing you. That's how you spell Zach. All right, Zach, how much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
$5.94.
$5.94. Lock him in, the Alan Jackson. Not a bad guess. Not bad, but it ain't exactly right. We got 2 more people to get in the show. We'll see if the next person can do better than Zach from Oklahoma City. All right.
I'm on.
Who's this?
This is Kim.
Kim. All right. The band named Kim. Remember the dude named Kim from Don't Tell Me.
There you go.
I'm trying to think
Got
if
a
he's...
shout out.
Go ahead, buddy.
Sebastian, a shout out for us tall people.
Here you go. How tall are you, Kim?
6'8".
6'8". Don't be showing up on me, Kim.
Wait, I'm trying to remember.
Obviously, that's not a Vietnamese Kim, you know.
It doesn't sound that way.
They ain't
You
that
never
tall.
know. Have you ever met Henry Cho? He sounds like he's Asian, but he sounds redneck.
Yeah.
Kim, Wyoming. Where are you from again?
Montana.
Montana. Yeah, I knew it was out there somewhere. All right, buddy. Hope you've been doing good. What you been up to?
Congratulations on your wedding there. Congratulations on your engagement, buddy.
Thank you, sir. We haven't set a date yet, but I think we're going to wait till Lainey, her daughter's 18. So
We're going to wait till the GoFundMe page gets bigger.
Yeah. We got plenty of time, Kim. Don't worry. All right, buddy.
There you go.
All right. Well, you been good? How's everything?
Well, I'm getting better. I went hunting this last week, and I got, these foot problems. I'm telling you, the skin peels off my feet. And, yeah, I got some skin off the old heels, but I'm doing good.
Could that be gout? I'm curious.
What's that?
Gout? Do you have gout?
No. I've had this since I broke my leg, and they put a boot on my foot. I had all these pressure wounds.
Gotcha.
And having the diabetes is just really hard to get.
Yeah,
it's just hard for it to heal up.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So I was pretty well healed up until I went hunting, and we got an elk, and I had to help drag it out, and that took care of that.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're doing better. How much, Kim, is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm going to go with $4.80.
Ooh, he's taking a second look at it, Kim.
Hold on now.
Make sure you send us that elk jerky, too.
Oh,
Straight
boy.
to the studio.
Yeah, send us
There
some
you
jerky.
go.
$4.80?
That's some good stuff.
We got one more caller, right? Put him on hold. That's a great guess, but it's not exactly right. But that's a very good guess. All right, last caller. Let's have him in the show. John Reep here. Who am I talking to?
Tom from West Virginia.
Tom from West Virginia.
Virginia.
What part of West Virginia, buddy?
Martinsburg.
Martinsburg. Now, where's that? Is up there? Is that in the north corner, or is that? Are you east or west?
That's in the tri-state reach.
Oh,
That's right in where the 3 states are within a couple miles.
got you. All right. Well, they say Virginia is the state for lovers. If that's true, West Virginia is the state for cousins. Little jokey joke.
Well, I'm a transplant, so we're good.
Yeah, you don't sound West Virginia. You sound very educated. Just
Maryland.
kidding. I love West Virginia. It's beautiful up there.
It is.
Yeah. Actually, I got a death threat from West Virginia.
I bet you did.
All right, buddy. I'm going to shut my mouth and let you guess. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
$5.58.
$5.58. Not bad. But put them on hold. I already know who won because Alan just let Kim back in here. That was not a bad guess, but it's going to be hard to beat Kim. He guessed $4.80. If you subtract 6 from that, what do you get?
$4.74.
That is how much this check is. But Kim, congratulations. You won the check. What are you going to do with all that cash?
Well, I don't know, man. This is my 3rd win. I'm going to have to celebrate.
3-time winners need to be blocked.
Oh,
Block the 3-time winners. These random
Block
picks.
his number, the Alan Jackson. No, Kim, thank you for calling in, and congratulations on your success. You need to maybe coach a class and tell people how to do this, play this game.
Maybe
yeah,
He's
run
getting
a
ready to put Elliot on his notices. He's been
I
pretty
just
close.
go on your reactions to everybody's guests and stuff.
What have you done with the other 2 checks?
Nothing. I keep them for just to have them.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, now you got a little collection.
You know what? One of the checks I didn't get, so I don't. I got the first one, but the second one I didn't get.
It's probably my fault.
But
need
I'm
that
just going
address.
to save them to have them for.
So do me a favor. How should we do it? What's the best way? You have a lot of checks I gave you in a folder, right?
Right here, yes, sir.
Okay. Do you happen to know what that second one, the amount? Because I got a lot of
I
checks.
think it was one with the taxes, that you had on there, and I guessed 11 something.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, Elliot.
And that we went on that one, but I think it was down to like $5 or something like
Elliot,
that. When
I'm going to make an
the
executive
taxes and
decision.
everything.
What I want you to do is send this check to him and grab another random one, and just send him 2 checks.
Okay, but he's within a stone's throw of retiring if you do the.
Yeah. So let's do that.
Oh, I'm already. I'm retired.
Do you have his
Rake it in.
address, Elliot?
If he could resend it, please. Yes, I have a lot of addresses, so if you could resend it, please.
Can you resend your address to the Country-ish page? Go to countryish.com, click on contact. Send us your address again, and then I'll make sure we get 2 checks out to you, okay?
Well, see, I tried to do that one time, and it wouldn't let me on the contacts. That's why I wasn't able to get the checks.
Oh.
I sent it to your Facebook page, but I thought you don't get that stuff. Probably.
Don't mess with it too much. Elliot, give me your email.
So you can make fun of me?
Well, there's that.
Look at that.
I'll get on there and make sure I get on there and send that address in.
You just use the website and go to the contact form.
Yeah, go to countryish.com, fill out the contact form, send us your address, or if you can remember this.
That's McGuff, MCGOUGH.
You're never going to get that.
At netzero, NETZERO.
If you have a net zero email account, you're never going to get it.
McGuff at netzero.
I get all of them, and I save it just for the podcast.
I love it. McGuff at netzero.com, if you can remember that.
.net.
Take that. All right, look, we got to move on to our final segment. We're already.
Hey, well, thanks, buddy.
Thank you,
Good to talk to
Kim.
you guys.
Thanks, Kim.
Someone still needs to write that song for Kim. A boy named Kim.
Kim.
Like the boy named Sue. All righty, let's move on to our final segment. There is a lot of negative things going on in the news, as we've discussed. Politics, pandemics, trials, tribulations. Well, I like to find fun, interesting stories and talk about that. It's a segment that I feel could be best described by a good friend of ours, named Justin Clyde Williams. What's it all about there, Justin?
We're just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
Alrighty then. In Nashville, where I'm headed after Thanksgiving, I'm going to be in Nashville doing Zany's Comedy Club. Maybe I'll go visit this place. A pastor tackles a gunman to the ground inside of a church in Nashville. I'm going to read you the story, and then we'll watch the video. All right. Now, the video shows the man casually walking up to the altar and placing a book down on the podium before waving a gun all over the crowd at Nashville Light Mission Pentecostal Church. My gosh, how many names do you need for a church? Look, Nashville Light Mission Pentecostal. That's a lot of stuff. I don't even know what that is.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
This has got a charismatic church.
Yeah, okay.
Very charismatic. We got some tongue talkers in this church.
Ooh.
We get emotions and going high in this church. And that's why we got the gun coming in.
Is there strychnine and snakes being handled in this church?
There used to be.
Elliot's shaking his head no. But maybe.
Not typically.
Not that one. Okay.
Not that one. That's Free Will Baptist.
I used to be Free Will Baptist. We didn't handle snakes.
All right. Well, here we go. This happened at this church. Fearful churchgoers can be seen scurrying and running out of the building while others try to remain calm. The man approaches the pews with the gun. Pew, pew! The pastor swiftly tackles him from behind to the ground. At least 4 other churchgoers helped hold down the gunman until police arrived on the scene. And let's watch this video right here. So I got this. You sent this to me, Elliot. Did you not? A while back.
A while back, yes.
Yeah. And I was on a cruise ship, so I didn't get time to look at it, but I looked at it today. You sent this to me, and what I love, too, not just the video, but the news people who are introducing the story, because this guy, I feel his pain when he's trying to describe the story. Let's watch this. I'll let you figure it out.
Caught on camera tonight, new security video showing the moment a pastor tackles a man with a gun in church.
What a story. Metro police say 26-year-old Desiree Baganda, hope I'm saying that right, pulled a weapon during the Sunday service, but the pastor...
I see, this is my life right here. This older white gentleman who's doing a story about all black people at all black church next to a black lady. And he's like, what's up with this name? How do you say this name? I'm going to butcher this. And he's like, what happened to Smith?
For him. You see her praying over here for him? Oh, you
can
do it.
She actually nods. She's like, that's right.
Okay.
You got it right.
Good.
Can we watch that again? Just watch him sweat through this. A poor guy. I don't know if backing up a tinge.
Pastor tackles a man with a gun in church.
What a story. Metro police say 26-year-old Desiree Baganda, hope I'm saying that right,
Desiree
pulled a weapon during the Sunday service, but
the
pastor and church members stopped him before anybody got hurt.
Good news there. Fox 17 News' Jackie Del Pilar at the Nashville Light Mission Pentecostal Church with a breakdown of this dramatic video.
Police say they were called here to the church.
All right, hang on, Alan. I'm sorry. Do you want to just play the other video? The other one on there that's just, because it has no audio. It's just the footage. Watch this tackle. Watch this pastor. Watch it play out. Okay.
All right, after the ad.
Oh, yeah, we got to get an ad first. That's right. Oh, happy National Fast Food Day. Did I mention that? I'm starving now.
Yeah.
You going to get Chick-fil-A after this?
We might.
Yeah.
Are they open?
Have you eaten today?
No.
Yeah. Marcus brought in, okay, here we go. All right, so we're watching a security camera. You've got, here he comes. He walks right up to the pulpit. He's got a book and a gun. And look, these 3 guys that are standing, they're not budging. They're still clapping their hands. Like, I'd be freaking out right about here if a guy walked up. Now, look, bottom right, see the pastor coming from behind? He's got that red mic. He's coming from behind. He's going to circle around. This is a sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Now, watch this. This is a good linebacker move. Yeah! Boom! Drove him to the ground, grabbed his arms so he couldn't wave the gun anymore. Then the other dudes jumped on. And then you see people running and screaming. I wish there was audio on this, dude. I would love to hear what this sounds like.
Oh,
this is so tackle, dude. What a great tackle. This guy's probably played a little football.
Oh, yeah. He's been on the high school football team in Nashville.
The officers identified the gunman as 26-year-old Desiree Baganda.
Bagando.
Yeah. They say while Baganda was being taken into custody, he claimed he was Jesus and that all churches and schools need to be shut up. I don't think that was in the Bible. I don't think those are Jesus' words or intentions. I don't think that was one of the commandments. According to police, Baganda is not a member of the church but went to services before the incident. He now faces 57 counts of aggravated assault. And that pastor, the Panthers need to sign that deal.
They didn't need to get him on. Right?
I mean, we already have a great D, but this.
Oh, my gosh.
Special teams, I could see him.
This is what. Now, this is the difference between a black church and a white church.
Okay.
This happens in a white church and everybody's hitting the floor.
Yeah. Out the door or on the ground.
Well, keep in mind that one white church in Texas, the guy who pulled a gun out at church and returned fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I will say this. At West Hickory Baptist, where I was, that's the church I go to. I was born and raised. I went there my whole life. And my brother is on the security team there.
Yeah.
And he's packing.
Yeah, they're all packing
and
now.
they do that now because stuff like this happens. And it happened at our church. A guy walked in. It was a weird dude off the street, came in. I don't know if he had a gun, but he came in and was just interrupted the service and started doing all kinds of weird stuff. And, they had to kick him out. But yeah, so this happens. My brother would have maybe returned. I don't know. You bring that gun into West Hickory Baptist, my brother shoots you for you. You get one word out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the dudes that didn't budge, that's pretty badass.
That's bad.
Dude, if you're going to heaven, who cares if you're going to get shot? That's how secure they are.
If God is for us, who can be against us?
Yeah. There you go. All right. Well, I hope everybody in that church is okay. Nashville, Tennessee, I'll see you soon. The town is not small.
The town may be small,
but the news is huge. All right. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, Sergeant Have a Ball. Thank you, The Alan Jackson. Any final thoughts?
I think we need to wish our very own Roseanne Henshaw a happy 60th birthday this Friday.
Oh, this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah. Happy early 60th birthday. She ain't no way she's 60. Ain't no way. Have you seen her?
Yeah.
She looks like 40 at the most. Good job, Roseanne. Whatever you're doing it right. Anything else? Have a ball?
No, we're good.
All right. Sebastian, thank you again
welcome,
for being an amazing co-host and just all-around swell, good dude. I can't wait to go on another cruise with you.
We're going to do it up next time.
We have thoughts to make it even better next time.
Even better next time.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Yeah. And let us know, like I said, go to the Facebook page. Let us know what month is best for you, and we'll start working on it. All right. Well, also don't forget my tour dates are at countryish.com. You can get merchandise, all kinds of stuff. Ginger Beard Man, Amazon Prime. Still doing cameos if you want. I just did a cameo the other day. If you want a personalized message, I'm on Cameo. You can do that. All right, I think we're good. For the Alan Jackson, for Sergeant Have a Ball, for Elliot the intern, for Sebastian, the Southeastern Man of Mystery, my name is John Reep. Bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. I was sitting here trying to think. Oh, you're still here. Don't forget to hit that share button. I'm going to stare right at you and remind you one more time. Do you believe in hitting share button? I believe that you could help us out. Hit the arrow button. I'm sorry, guys. I'll work harder. Why are you still here?